Hello, everyone. I am here to talk to you about the part 3 of the Unit 3 Nutrition, Cellular Respiration, and Photosynthesis project. So let's go ahead and get started. This is just going to be a short video where I go over the rubric because you guys are going to be the ones who throw creativity into this one. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so you guys have already done part 1 and part 2 where you illustrated cell respiration and photosynthesis as they happen in the mitochondria. And that prepared you for part 3. So part 3 is the cell respiration photosynthesis cycle. How do photosynthesis and cellular respiration work together within an organism and or an ecosystem? And hopefully the lab that you guys did yesterday that also talked about this topic helped you think about different ideas, the way that you can visualize or represent this cycle in your project for part 3. So what you're going to do is demonstrate how cell respiration and photosynthesis work together within an organism and or ecosystem by creating a Tik Tok, writing a rap, filming a video, drawing a comic strip, or producing another creative product. So some of you have already asked me for approval of your individual ideas, but I really encourage basically whatever you want to do, as long as it is creative and is representing the cycle of cellular respiration and photosynthesis. And because the requirements for this part are creative, there is not as specific of requirements with things like the formula as there were in the first part. So let's go through the rubric here. So here's the rubric for part 3. Let's make a TikTok or something else fun. And I hope that a lot of you guys make TikToks. Just as a brief comment about how you'll be submitting this, please, I don't think that there should be any issues with this, but as long as they're like TikTok length videos and no one does anything too long, you should just be able to upload them to Google Classroom the same way you've been uploading part 1 and 2 of the project. If anyone has an issue, like you make a YouTube video or something like that, like it's too long, you can obviously share the link with me. And if you have any issues submitting your project, please contact me directly on Remind and we'll go ahead and get that squared away. So now let's go on with what we're looking for in part 3. So the first standard is production. So this is just, did you do the project? Did you make something? Student produced a thoughtful, creative work that demonstrates their unique perspective, presentation style, and understanding of scientific topics. So again, because this is creative, the best way for you to represent this process might not involve saying the formula out loud, right? So don't worry about that as much. Think about how can you represent these ideas? And it might include, I know TikTok, sometimes there's like text on the screen or it's behind you, like go nuts. Do whatever is in your mind to represent this cycle, but you want to show your unique perspective, your presentation style, and your understanding of scientific topics, but notice that it starts with your unique perspective and presentation style, right? This is a creative project. So the second part, now for the more science-focused aspect of the rubric, the scientific descriptions. Scientific descriptions and use of scientific vocabulary is accurate and sufficiently describes the process of cellular respiration and photosynthesis. So you want to make sure that you explain these processes, but again, you're explaining or representing these processes creatively, not necessarily using the scientific jargon. However, you don't want to use scientific jargon inaccurately. Okay, so that's what this is referring to here. You want to make sure if you're talking about the mitochondria, you're talking about the mitochondria. Right. So now the relationship within the cycle. This is the big part of this project. This is what you're representing. This is what you need to get creative with how you show. The formula of cellular respiration and photosynthesis is fully explained, and the relationship between products and reactants within an organism when within the ecosystem at large is addressed. So this is kind of deliberately vague because how you cover this is up to you. This is the main aspect of the project here. You need to show that the products and reactants of photosynthesis and cellular respiration feed off of each other. How you represent that in the cycle, how you explain that is up to your interpretation. And I very much look forward to how you are able to explain that. You can do it in a more simplistic way. It does not have to be a TikTok. It can be a comic. But again, if you're making a comic, it's not just a diagram. It has some element of story to discuss this relationship, to discuss this cycle. And this project is not going to be due until next Thursday. And let's actually, right now is as good a time as any as to look at the calendar. So, all right. Today, I'm recording this video the same day that I'm going to post it for you guys. It's Friday, November 6th. As of right now, we still do not know who the next president of the United States is, but that may change by the time this is posted. Exciting week. Okay, so Friday, November 6th, I'm recording this video. Your project is going to be due on Thursday, November 12th. Okay, so Thursday, November 12th, we're going to be presenting projects in class that day. There will be tutoring after school that day because there is the exam, the Unit 3 exam the following day, but you're not going to get any homework the rest of next week. Next week is all about this project. So if you, and even on Monday in class, we're going to work on the project. So if you have any questions, if you want to prepare something this weekend, like a draft, and show it to me on Monday, that is up to you. You can totally do that. And we're creating time in the schedule for that to happen. Okay, so make sure that you are creating time in your schedule to work on this project as well, because as you can see, we're devoting a lot of time to it. So part 3 is going to be worth twice as many points as parts 1 and 2. All right, so now the final part, creativity, and this is obviously subjective, but I hope you guys noticed with parts 1 and 2, I love to see what you guys produce. So as long as I can tell that you tried hard at your project and that you attempted creativity, you can consider yourself getting points here. But I really want to see your, again, unique perspectives in your presentation styles. Number 1, okay, we already drew out photosynthesis and cell respiration. How can you show me that you understand how those processes work together in the most creative, fun, interesting, dramatic, funny, exciting way? Like Gen Z it up, make a meme. You could make a meme. If you want to make a meme, maybe make multiple memes, because maybe one meme would not be the, I don't know, but make a meme, you know? It's up to you. Okay, so your creativity, your TikTok song, rap, video, comic, meme is original and presents a unique or innovative way to describe the metabolic process. And really coming up with a way to explain this process creatively will also help you understand the process. Wow, it's like this project is educational or something. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we just went over part 3 of the 3-part nutrition synthesis project. Part 3 is about the cell respiration and photosynthesis cycle. How do photosynthesis and cellular respiration work together within an organism and or an ecosystem? Your day 6 notes will help you with this. Obviously, your diagrams from part 1 and 2 will help you with this. Also, I encourage you guys to use internet research. If you look up photosynthesis and cell respiration, and I'll quickly do this before I sign off. There's all kinds of diagrams, videos, different things that you can use to inspire your creative project. And I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Have a super fantastic day, and I'll see you all on Zoom today and next week. Bye, guys.